Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi, everybody. Talk about overcoming the impossible. Tim Tebow and the Broncos owning the fourth quarter this afternoon, and they now find themselves in sole possession of first place in that AFC West. Now let me show you how it happened. Again, the Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears at Mile High. And we're jumping straight to the fourth quarter where the Broncos are at their best, and it's Tebow finding Demaryius Thomas for the 10-yard scoring strike. That made it a 10-7 game, a life for Denver with just over 2 minutes left in regulation. So here we go. Ensuing kickoff, Broncos with the onside, needing the ball back, trailing 10-7, but Lance Briggs recovers for Chicago Bears football. However, Denver forcing the 3-and-out, so Tebow and the Bronco offense with a chance under a minute to play. And it's Eric Decker coming up with the huge catch, does a great job getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. And that would set up this Matt Prater from 59 yards out. And in the words of Stuart Scott, as cool as the other side of the pillow. Can you believe it? We're going to overtime, tied at 10. So Chicago would win the toss. That would reward them with the ball. So looking to set up Robbie Gould on a chip shot. Marion Barber is going to cough this one up. Denver recovers, and just like that, we're going the other way. And I can just imagine the fans chanting, Tebow, Tebow. And he delivers with a big strike to Thomas. That's in Bear territory. And then they would run the clock down to set up this kick. Matt Prater one more time, the hero in San Diego, again last week in Minnesota, and now today against Chicago, nailing the 51-yarder. The Broncos coming back from 10 down in the fourth to beat the Bears 13-10 in overtime.
I don't think it's Tebow time. I just think it's Bronco time, and the team steps up as a team, and we play for one another, and continue to trust one another, and I think that makes all the difference in the world.
And now on to Green Bay, the Pack trying to remain undefeated, needing to win today over the Raiders. We start with them on defense. Carson Palmer picked off by DJ Smith, and then watch the acrobatics. Nicely done, big man. And that would set up this Ryan Grant, finally healthy again. And what a healthy run this was. 47 yards to the house. And just like that, Green Bay is up 7-0. And then it quickly became the Aaron Rodgers show like it's been all season long. Watch the placement on this pass to Jordy Nelson. Rodgers tying the NFL record with the most pass TDs in a single season at 39. And this little girl not only excited about getting the touchdown ball, but the Pack is up 24-0. And we're still in the first half. And the Packers would eventually take this one, rolling over the Raiders 46-16, now 13-0 on the season. And San Diego looking for back-to-back wins after dropping 6 straight, hosting Buffalo today at Qualcomm. And we start in the first, Chargers driving, and it's the Phillip Rivers-Antonio Gates connection. That's good from 9 yards away, 6-0 San Diego. So fast forward to the third, the Chargers looking to add to their 16-3 lead. But butterfingers by Rivers. Brian Scott recovers the ball in the end zone for a touchdown, bringing Buffalo to within 6. But Rivers would redeem himself, finding Gates in the pay dirt once again. That made it 23-10, and the San Diego D would hold from there. The Chargers win big in this one, 37-10. And now on to East Rutherford, where the Chiefs are visiting Mark Sanchez and the New York Jets. And we're going to start with Sanchez in the second quarter. Jets up 7-3, and they get 6 more here. The former USC standout linking up with Santonio Holmes. New York up by 2 scores. And just before the half, Sanchez looking for more. Setting up the screen to LaDainian Tomlinson, and flashes of his Charger days in San Diego. LT 19 yards on the score, and the Jets would pour it on big in the second half. They win 37-10. So now that we've gone around the division, here's how the AFC West shapes up through Week 14. Denver rattling off their 6th straight win, improving their record to 8-5 and placing them in the driver's seat. Meantime, Oakland stays in the 2 spot despite their loss today to Green Bay, and the Chargers and Chiefs round out the division in 3rd and 4th place respectively. And finally tonight, our real deal. For this, we go back to that great Broncos game from earlier today. And I've got to show you this play from the second quarter. Von Miller back after missing last week's game because of thumb surgery. Gets the tackle here, and then the front flip. Boy, is he going to be a lot of fun to watch. Again, the number 2 overall pick in last year's draft. So with him healthy, plus Elvis Dumerville, looks like we're going to have a strong front 7 on the defensive side for the Broncos. See if they get a win next week over Tom Brady and the Patriots. Let's look at sports this out. We'll be right back.